Psalm 17, the prayer of integrity and protection. Psalm 17 is a prayer of earnest appeal to God for justice, protection, and vindication. It is deeply personal in tone, as David presents his case before God not on the basis of human approval, but in the confidence that God alone sees the heart with perfect clarity. The psalm moves from a plea for righteous judgment, through a declaration of integrity, into a vivid description of hostile opposition, and finally into a profound hope that transcends earthly life. The psalm opens with a request for divine attention. Hear a just cause, O Lord, attend to my cry, give ear to my prayer which is not from deceitful lips. David appeals to God as the ultimate judge, asking not merely to be heard, but to be rightly understood. His confidence rests in the fact that God discerns truth beyond outward appearances. This establishes a key theme: human judgment can be flawed or incomplete, but God's judgment is perfectly accurate and just. David then speaks of his integrity under divine examination. You have tested my heart, you have visited me in the night, you have tried me and found nothing. This is not a claim of moral perfection in an absolute sense, but rather a defense against specific wrongdoing or false accusation. He asserts that his conduct, particularly in relation to his enemies, has been marked by restraint and faithfulness. His speech and actions have been guarded, and he has sought to remain within the ways that align with God's instruction. The emphasis is on sincerity and upright intent in the face of unjust opposition. From this foundation, David turns to a plea for protection. Keep me as the apple of your eye, hide me under the shadow of your wings. These expressions convey both intimacy and security. To be the apple of the eye suggests being carefully guarded and deeply valued, while the imagery of sheltering wings communicates refuge and care. Together, they present God not only as a judge, but also as a personal protector who watches over his people with tender attention. The psalm then contrasts David's position with that of his enemies. They are portrayed as proud, hardened in heart, and consumed by violent intent. Their focus is on earthly gain and immediate satisfaction, operating as though this present life is their only portion. In contrast, David's perspective is shaped by trust in God rather than attachment to temporary success. This difference highlights two fundamentally different ways of living, one rooted in the transient, and the other oriented toward God's enduring reality. David then calls upon God to act decisively. Arise, O Lord, confront him, cast him down. This appeal is not rooted in personal vengeance but in a desire for divine justice to be made visible. He asks for deliverance from those who are entrenched in worldly thinking and who oppose the righteous. The underlying conviction is that ultimate justice belongs to God, not to human retaliation. The psalm reaches its highest point in its closing verse. As for me, I will see your face in righteousness, I shall be satisfied when I awake in your likeness. Here, David's hope moves beyond immediate deliverance into the realm of eternal fulfillment. The desire to see your face expresses longing for direct communion with God, while being satisfied in his likeness points toward transformation and ultimate completion. This statement has often been understood as extending beyond David's immediate experience, anticipating the hope of resurrection and full restoration in God's presence. In summary, Psalm 17 presents a journey from appeal for justice, through confidence in personal integrity, into reliance on divine protection, and finally to hope that transcends earthly life. It teaches that while injustice and opposition may exist in the present world, God remains the righteous judge and faithful protector. Ultimately, true satisfaction is found not in vindication alone, but in the promise of seeing God and being fully transformed in his presence.
Psalm 17, a prayer of David. Hear a just cause, O Lord, attend to my cry. Give ear to my prayer which is not from deceitful lips. Let my vindication come from your presence. Let your eyes look on the things that are upright. You have tested my heart. You have visited me in the night. You have tried me and have found nothing. I have purposed that my mouth shall not transgress concerning the works of men. By the word of your lips I have kept away from the paths of the destroyer. Uphold my steps in your paths, that my footsteps may not slip. I have called upon you, for you will hear me, O God. Incline your ear to me and hear my speech. Show your marvelous loving kindness by your right hand, O you who save those who trust in you, from those who rise up against them. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me under the shadow of your wings, from the wicked who oppress me, from my deadly enemies who surround me. They have closed up their fat hearts. With their mouths they speak proudly. They have now surrounded us in our steps. They have set their eyes, crouching down to the earth. As a lion is eager to tear his prey, and like a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Lord, confront him, cast him down. Deliver my life from the wicked with your sword, with your hand from men, O Lord, from men of the world who have their portion in this life, and whose belly you fill with your hidden treasure. They are satisfied with children, and leave the rest of their possession for their babes. As for me, I will see your face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake in your likeness.